everyone.
Are you live?
No, I had it set up like pre-live, and if you get it to that after you take the screenshot, the photo, and don't hit go live, then it opens the room for people to come in, but it doesn't like film it. So it says like people waiting. So everyone, sorry about that. Yes, we did go live for a few seconds, then it died because we couldn't get our system working. What's up, Tutor? Hello, everybody. So Jeff is mixing me up some resin because he loves me forever and he's a sweetheart. And I was just prepping this cradle board. You can get it from artistilldeath.com. And I was just accidentally got a splatter on it when I was spray painting it. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna continue that that deal. So I was just spraying some spray paint onto my finger. And then kind of just flicking it onto my surface. There's no real rhyme or reason to how I'm putting this color down. Jeff has like a handy dandy trick for doing this with airbrush and a clothespin, believe it or not. Evening, Betty, Amy, Ellie the Witch. Love that name. Sorry about the ruckus. We do have our windows open because resin and spray paint. Phoenix, Crystal, Gregory, George, Vamp, Nancy, Shelly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I don't think that's important. So Jeff went ahead and mixed up some resin for me. So while this dries, because some of those splatters are kind of heavy, actually it's drying really quickly. You'll find that matte spray paint dries faster than most others. This color is Violetta Fleur, or fluorescent violet. It's from Montana in the 94 series. Love it. I'm going to have to try to match that color. I'm not going to try to match it. I don't even know if I'm going to put a pink on the surface. So I don't know if you guys remember that black, white, and soft pink rectangle that I did that had the heart geometric deal on it. Some people called it a... Is everybody buffering? Mine's not buffering. It looked kind of like a dream catcher, but I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to put this cat profile with a flower and then like chandelier drapey situation. It's going to be really nice. But before I can do that, I have to do this. Yeah? Yeah. So let's start mixing colors.
You need some cups?
What do those number means? Are they for more matteness of the paint? Let me... What? The 94? Is that what we're talking about? That's just a series. I saw that Stephanie did an awesome job on it. So, cheers to everyone for coming in. Tink. Yeah, so the 94 has nothing to do with anything. That's just the series. Montana has a gold series, a black series, a 94 series. It's just the type of can that it's in. The different kinds of cans do different kind of things. Some are more high pressure, some are more low pressure. You'll find that the cans that have colored tops like this, the graffiti cans, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little tiny lesson that I hope I don't get wrong, since Jeff's here and he's the man of all awesome painting. So this is a gold series, and the gold series is, yeah, these are all Montana, right? I'm just showing this to show the gloss cap, because that indicates it's glossy usually, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So the gold is acrylic based spray paint. This color happens to also be gold, but this series is gold, so it says gold on it. And then there's the black series. This one, I believe, is not acrylic based. It's
just regular.
the other word.
Enamel?
Enamel based. Thank you. So the black series is enamel based. The gold series is acrylic based. The tops will always have the color that it is. This happens to be a metallic can. If it was clean, you would see a metallic top. This is a 94 series. I'm not sure what this series specialness is, but it is matte. You can see on the top has a matte top, and then if it was a gloss, it would have a shiny top on it like this one. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why anyone would name a color company line a color like black line and a gold line. It's confusing, especially if you get a black, pink, or a gold, yellow. It's confusing. Anyways, I'm so glad it arrived safely, Megan. If you guys are new, welcome. I'm Erica. Jeffrey's here. Bowie is in his co-pilot / director seat. For Artist Till Death, we go live every day, usually at 6 p.m., except for on Tuesdays, usually at 2 p.m., all central. It's usually resin. Sometimes it's alcohol ink, sometimes it's acrylic painting, sometimes it's airbrush, sometimes glitter. Never know, but it's always art and it's always a good time. So if you're new, welcome. What's up? If you're new, or if you've been here, if you're watching, tell me where you're watching from. Hello, Belgium. That's awesome. Something else. Oh yeah, we're trying to get to 50,000 subs. If you've got a second, share one of our videos on your Facebook so that we can get to 50,000 subs. It would help us a lot if you leave us a thumbs up or down, doesn't matter. And leave a comment and also share a video. I mean, if you don't like the video, share it with someone you don't like, ruin their day, whatever. So I'm going to use, I really like this color, and I don't know that I can match it with the colors that I pulled, so I may just keep this bit clear resin. And also I'm noticing over here that I have flecks going all the way out, and I want those flecks to show, so I can't really use white resin. So I think most of my design elements are going to be through here on maybe this side of the splatters, maybe over the splatters. Maybe we'll just do some wispies. Who knows? But I'm going to mix some white resin ×2. I actually should be using smaller cups. What's up, El Spicies? And then I'm going to do a gold, because the decal we do will be black. Welcome, Bobby from South Carolina. I'm a fan of the splatter as well, but anyone that's been in our YouTube for a while knows that I'm a sucker for splattered paint, you know? Yes, I'm going to do wisps. One day I'll learn how to say the word, but until then, it's whatever. So, the decal is actually going to be a cat that has like a big flower. And some like chandelier style dangling gems. In theory, it's going to be amazing. We'll see. I love gold. Okay, so we got that. We got the white. Titanium from Just Resin is what I would recommend. Now I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite golds. This is Rich Gold Shimmer from Color Obsession. It literally looks like melted molten gold. I'm a fan. I always overload my golds. Damp, it's possible. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these pigments, and then I'm going to make a diluted white. From our this. I'm going to make sure that this is nice and opaque, and then once I see that this is opaque, I will go ahead and mix the translucent one. Cool. Cannot see through it. That makes it perfect. So I'm going to take just a little bit of the white from our opaque and mix it into a clear to make a translucent white. West of Orlando. I'm from Cocoa. Does it float? That gold does float. Okay, it's just a little bit soft still, so I'm going to pull a little bit more white to make it slightly more opaque, and then we will move on. Cool. Meow. I'm going to mix a little bit of abalone shell from Resin Art into our clear, because who doesn't like a little bit of sparkle in their artwork? Not a lot, just like yesterday. We're just trying to mix just a teensy bit to give a subtle sparkle. And the abalone shell sparkles in all these crazy awesome rainbow colors. You can get all these colors, by the way, at artistoflit.com. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see all the awesome sparkly sparks. I don't have my camera light on, so yeah, you can see a little bit. Okay. Let's move our pigments, clear the way. And you know what? I'm going to make just a little bit of what color I assume this will end up looking like. Just teensy bit. I'm sorry about the sniffles as well. Everyone does need sparkle. Glitter is always an option. Type it up. This, Bobby, is a something. I want to say 15 inches, but it could be 18 inches, so let me just double check for you. Ha! It's 18 inches. I'm so glad I didn't lie to you. And I mixed up 8 ounces thus far. So I'm going to take some purple topaz tint from Color Obsession, Put just a drop in. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit too purple. But with that abalone in there, it's a beautiful purple. But this is a little bit more pink. So I'm going to take some Just Resin Hot Pink. And take just a wee bit. This color is a little bit translucent. Yo, I almost just poured so much into my this. It was almost an emergency situation, but it's okay. So it did not make that color, and it actually made a really gross purpley mauve. So we will not be using this. How strange, a pink and a purple that both independently look awesome do not look good together. What's up, Gail? Yeah, that is a super hot pink. I think I'm just going to mix up some of this purple topaz and just use it because there's not really anything dark on the piece. So we're just going to use this as a little pop of dark. Can that be said? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Shane has Maine Coons. They're gorgeous and massive. Hey, JJ. Norwegian forest cat. We have 2 city cats. Vamp, I don't think so. I think fluorescent violet would work, but I only have one left in the shop, and I don't want to use it out of the shop. Let me turn another light on. So yeah. Two Burmese and a Siamese. They sound like lovely creatures. Oh my goodness. I love abalone shell. It's that really pretty sparkle without it being like, oh, there's glitter. That's cute. You know what I mean? I'm not saying glitter cheapens things. I have made quite a few very expensive pieces where glitter was the star of the show. I'm just saying sometimes you don't want something that reads as glitter. You just want subtle sparkle. And if you can't use glitter glass, this is the next best thing. Bobo, enough. Electric purple probably would look good. I know, Bowie, that's enough. All right, so I'm just working enough. The resin all the way out to the sides. Resin really brightens this color. I could probably, no. I was going to say I could put some in spray paint, but you don't really want to put any matte spray paint into resin because it gets really chalky and it doesn't flow really nicely. So only put gloss spray paint in your resin unless you're doing clear spray paint, which is a thing that Rhonda down at RK3 really likes to do. But that she uses clear. Okay. Emma Kate, how are you doing? Tink. All right, let's get you guys in for a little bit closer of a shot. All right. I've got my heat gun. I've got my colors. And we're good to go. So good to finally catch you live. I'm working on an ink piece while I watch and have my morning coffee. Well, that's awesome. What kind of piece are you working on? Like just color or something specific? Okay. I have to kickstart my heat gun. 2 seconds. I think I say on every video that it's time to retire this heat gun, but I just can't let it go. So I'm just using a little bit of heat to pop any bubbles that I have, and so that I can see if I have any floaty bits that I need to pull out before we get into the design process. Oh, your dogs talk back to Bowie? That's precious. I wish there was like a two-way type conversation for pets through YouTube. That'd be cool. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Emma, congrats on the commish. I bet it will be beautiful. It looks awesome. Oh, just like this. This could be finished all by itself. Courtesy Rhonda. Okay, so I'm going to start with our faint white. I'm trying to remember to put these wisps on from both angles so that you have heavy ones, like where it's heavier over here and then it trails and it's softer over here. I want to start some over here as well so that there's heavy bits and that trails to the more faint. All right, so I'm just going to use my hand to smoke this out a little bit. And that will end up looking really neat. All right, now I'm going to add some opaque white. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to trail off and out a little bit. Trying to interrupt any area that looks too uniform. I'm not trying to mix in the whites. I'm just trying to soften them out. All right, now I'm going to hit it with some more heat while I debate adding the purple color that we mixed up. And I'm going to tilt just slightly. It's kind of colder here today, so my resin isn't moving very quickly. So if you're not careful, you'll end up with those teardrop looking drips of resin. Just be mindful of that. I'm getting lost in what I'm doing because that started to look like a really nice purple marble or a little bit Aurora Borealis-y. Aurora Borealis. And now I'm thinking about what I want to paint next when I should be concentrating on this piece. Alrighty. Now I'm going to add, okay, add the purple or don't add the purple. You guys, where are you? Okay. So that's what the purple looks like. I really don't have a hot pink tint over here that I can drop in there. I'd be really astonished if I didn't have one open. Strawberry. Mulberry. Pink velvet's a bit dark. I think this is that bright pink color that we use for our one drop. Oh, it's closer. Huh? Huh? I always say yes to purple. All right, putting one more drop of the pink in there. This, when I send samples, that's what it looks like. Victory! All right. So I don't want the hard lines. So just like with the white, I'm just gonna, I feel like some lights just went out. Vamp, do you think you could message Carrie and Scarlett and let them know that I'm live and I just can't answer right now? That would be super. I'll call them back after the live. Hey, Susan, I'm glad you made it. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Little wisps of white. One day I'll learn how to say that proper. Again, this is just going to be a background for the decal that we're going to put on there tomorrow. Remember, Judy said put on airplane mode before you start. I didn't even read that, and it's a brilliant suggestion. Y'all don't let me forget to do that. Oh, but then I have to use my Wi-Fi, and that was the issue when we were filming on the computer. All right. Now I'm going to add some gold. I made entirely too much gold. But that is okay. I'm just going to use one of these little paddle stirrers to like flat drag. Is that a thing? I'm skimming the piece. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Kim. Judy. So with this floating gold, you can see it sitting on top there. I'm gonna see what happens if I skim some white over the gold just a little bit. Probably nothing, but I just want to see. I feel like this gold acts a little bit like our spray paint gold, the floating gold that we like to use. And I'll show you why I think that. See how it splits and sells just on its own without too much finagling. It also blooms. So this area here and this area here on the outside being softer makes me think there's some kind of propellant in it, like the spray. Same with this area right here, how it's faint in comparison. Same with right here. Right here, it's bloomed. So yeah, that's what makes me think that there's something in there. In any case, I don't want to make this background too, whatever it is, it's not flammable. It definitely reacts to intense heat. Blooms out even more. I don't want to make this too busy because it is going to be a background. I almost think it is too busy as it is. Maybe I'll just tilt it and see what we get. Thank you. I think it's very pretty as well. That gold is the Rich Gold Shimmer from Color Obsession. Yeah, this softer version is going to be a lot nicer, in my opinion. I'm just rocking it back and forth to soften out the lines and to get the flow more cohesive together. I wouldn't do this too soon after you heat it because it's going to flow a lot faster in the areas that you most recently heated than in the others. Thank you, Shelly. Do you protect all your camera controls, tripod adjustments when you zoom in? And what do you use not to create a resin mess? So most of the times I have my assistant slash partner in crime slash fiance over here assisting, and he'll have clean hands. I should wrap everything in a protective lining, but I don't. See, there's something in there. I don't know what kind of sorcery she has in there, but whatever it is, I'm loving it, McDonald's style. So this is going to be the background to the cat that we're going to put on here. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the dust-free zone. It is free and clear of any floaties. So I'm going to go ahead and run this over before something happens to it. And I'll see if I can find the cat thing.
Oh, look at these. How funny is that? It's like the same but different. I'm gonna wipe them off.
But yeah, if you can protect your camera equipment. Jeff did a video not too long ago of our studio setup. I'll give you a better look at what camera stuff and everything we use a lot of the time. Well, it looks like I'm going to do a little purple ocean. Why do I love that little error of doop, doop, doop? I don't know, maybe just because it looks more like water to me when things like that happen. I'm fine. If you guys have never seen one of my resin ocean videos, I go in a whole bunch of detail about what I'm about to do. If you want like a more in-depth study and reasons of why. Vamp, I don't know what you are referring to. I'm gonna use torch.
Dripping it all over there.
Well, it's okay because I don't have any purple for that one. This is affectionately called a torch and tilt. Huh?
Now all the purple's gone.
All right, now I have a little purple ocean.
It's super cute.
Boop. What are we gonna do with this one? I guess I could do. Maybe I'll have enough purple. Just might. I'm just gonna scoot everything to the front.
Try to do a gold wave.
Gold wave. Okay,
Will that work?
we'll find out. I don't know how much heat the gold likes to have, but we'll find out. I'm going to put a line of our faint white on there. And then we'll put the gold over it and see what happens. Bye, Ellie. That's probably way too much gold, but we'll see. Yeah, I wonder what it would look like if I did a line of white over the gold. All right. So either look really awesome or really not awesome. Well, it covered basically everything. The cells look great. Like really great. Well, I have a couple more coasters. Let's do a gold ocean, shall we? We shall. I'm just gonna swipe the white over this gold resin. It's so decadent, isn't it? It's like caramel, but peanut butter, but awesomer. And I love both of those things. All right. Take some of this opaque white. Whoops. I'm using a lot more white than I usually would on this bit because I'm having to swipe it down the length of the coaster. Hi, Anne. I'll do a smush. What's up, Debbie? All right. Swipey paper. Let it soak in. Doesn't this give you so much inspiration and ideas? Shane, you said you're over the gold, or you want me to put something over the gold? That looks so crazy. I bet if I did this on a bigger substrate, I could get those cells super big. North Carolina, that sounds fun. I'm gonna do a white on white ocean. Y'all ready for this? I'm not ready for this. So this is just the translucent white that we mixed up. I'll do a smush. I'll do a smush. The next one. Light snow. I love snow. All right, then we're going to run the opaque white. That was way too much, but it'll be fine. In fact, I could use my blower. Soft white, purple, opaque over the gold. Let's see how much gold I have. I mean, how much purple I have left. I may be completely out. Be careful doing a torch and tilt like this because it's super easy to scorch your resin when using a torch. White on white, yay! Jeff will probably like that one. I don't have any more purple. Just gonna do one more. See, I did a white on white and it looks like that.
Oh, wow. That's super fun.
I thought so. Very poo. I feel like everyone needs that gold, to be fair. Get behind that as an ocean. Okay. The gold is Color Obsessions Rich Gold Shimmer. Hey, Joella. So I don't have any more purple, so I can't do that. Shame. I guess I have a tiny bit. So let's do, oh. When you say soft white, purple, opaque over the gold, are you talking about having an ocean of gold and doing those lines in that order and then manipulating it? Or are you talking about doing a whole thing in gold and putting those colors over it? Debbie, it's pretty different. There's some kind of oil base in the Color Obsession that makes it do different things that the other golds that I have just don't do. Also, my This Ocean has shifted a bit. So I think I'm going to turn this one into this Samush. Alongside this one. No, that one still looks good. Dadgummit. I'm still going to smush this. Maybe I'll just smush it on this. A little bit more white and some gold. All right. I'm just going to smush it right up in here. quarter turn. My that is almost out of juice. That is just so soft and awesomely elegant, and all those little tiny little micro cells and lacing. I'm here for it. And a little bit of purple in the background. I hope it stays that way. Also, that looks fun. Over the gold. Okay. I did when I was getting ink. Oh. So
We have that gold in stock.
I do have some of this gold in stock, but I'm sure after today, with how awesome it's showing out, I won't have it for many days. How fun is it that you could, like, I bet Jeff could filigree all up in this. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch, but of resin and awesome. Okay. Don't have a lot of purple, but the new code. Like a discount code. The code ATD is live right now, and that's for 5% off, I believe. Hope this translucent purple doesn't get lost, but I have not a lot of faith in that because it's such a faint color. I should have put a little bit more. What if I did that? What if I put a little bit more tint into some of this white? Will it make a pretty purple? Oops, I used the pink, but that's fine. A sale code. Yeah, you can use ATD for $5% off. This bottle used to be so clean. RIP. A little bit too pink, so I'm going to put a couple drops of purple in. That's what I should wrap up, is all of my pigments. So since I put all those tints in to make this color, it's fairly thin. That is okay. All right, let's smush this bad boy and see what we come up with. The sale code is ATD. So I'm putting a little bit more resin on here than I usually would because the other one is fully blank. Some heat. We're going to smush so that it comes out of all the sides. Quarter turn just for some extra action. Makes me want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Anyone else? Just me? Cool. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. I think having that soft white and then the hard white on it really makes a difference in it. Well, Debbie, it's after Halloween, so Boo is gone till next year. The gold is just unreal. All right, I'm gonna take these to the dust-free zone. At least all the ones that we're gonna let live. Now I want to do a white on white beach. All right, we'll keep the purple ocean. That just looks awesome, so we're going to keep that. Crocodile hide looking one. That one looks fun. That one's different, but I don't have much left, so we're going to let that one live. Be right back. See, this gold is unreal. I don't know what kind of sorcery is in it, but okie dokie. Those are reusable. Waste not, want not. Handy dandy stir stick is reusable. Just gotta wipe off it. True Vamp coasters are amazing for practicing new techniques or perfecting techniques, or if you have an idea for something, just kind of working through the kinks of that. Ooh. Okey-dokey. Did you guys see how that alcohol ink piece turned out? I think it turned out quite lovely. But what do you guys think? I posted it, I think, in ATD's Poor People. Pretty sure. Ooh, Nancy, I didn't even think of that. So, does anyone else's dog do neck stretchies like that? Anyone else's? Just my Bobo? Cool. Can you show it? Of course. Come here, Bubs. Come on, up. Oh, thank you for helping. That was a good big boy jump. Okay. So this is how, well, it's a little bit vertical right now, but
Need to hold it.
I think it'll be okay. Those two coppers really play well off of each other. There's a lot of really nice depth in there. Those wisps. Also Girl Cat. What do you think? Like that one? No? All right.
Looking good.
So, I don't know. I'm not sure why we just have the lights off in here right now because it got dark during the live, but you hold this?
It gets
But there she is. Did not shift that much. Will look awesome as a countertop. I think. Well, thank you, Julie. Something. Rhonda may end up doing. Oh wait, I swear all of your toys were put up like 20 minutes ago. This is where Bowie hangs out most of the time, in front of his Beyonce fan. Or he hangs out up here in the penthouse. Don't you, Bobo?
it takes all those out.
You being cute?
Doesn't know how to put them back.
Oh, this color's in the bathroom? For sure. For sure, for sure. All right, you guys. I hope you had an awesome night. Thank you for watching, seeing what we're up to today. If you have any questions, please post them below. Reach out to me on the website. Send me a message on Facebook. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything. That's Bowie's treat ball. It spits out treats. But yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you for everything. Please subscribe. Leave me a thumb. Share a video. Support local artists in your area. Also us. Maybe we're in your area. And something. Everything that I use today you can find in our shop at artisttilldeath.com. Thank you for watching. Be kind to one another. You never know what someone's going through.
Always remember, we do the tests.
So you don't have to. How did you know? Whatever, dude. Y'all are amazing. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I said bye.
Do you say bye, Bobo?